Hello everybody, I'm Kowalczuk, the cocktail chef, and today we're going to make one of my favorite cocktails. We are making a cucumber mint cocktail, and what this is going to require is a vodka, a melon liqueur of some sort. We're going to use a cucumber juice, and what I did was take a juice extractor and I ran a cucumber through there and made a nice juice that's going to be great for cocktails. And we have a little bit of simple syrup. Simple syrup is a sugar water, predominantly sugar, a little bit of water, about a 60-40 percentage. And at that point, we are gonna make a syrup that's gonna be all sweet, but not much water, because we don't wanna add water to our cocktail, we wanna add sweet to our cocktail. So we also have a little bit of mint and a cucumber for our garnish. So let's get started. Now we're gonna build this cocktail in our mixing glass. First thing we're gonna do is add our vodka. We're gonna add 1.5 ounces of vodka, which is gonna be a 6 count. Every count that you pour is gonna be a 1/4 ounce of liquor. Then we're gonna add a 3 count of the Midori, which is gonna be 3/4 of an ounce. Now, with our cucumber juice, we don't wanna add too much cucumber juice. In fact, when you juice this, you're gonna get a little bit of foam on top. You can run it through a strainer, but in this case, I'm just gonna spoon a little bit off. And that's okay if you have a little bit of the pulp and the meat from the cucumber in there, because that just adds texture to our cocktail. So we're gonna pour a little bit of that in, about 3/4 an ounce, not much at all. Enough to add the flavor, but not to overpower it, so it's just all cucumber. We wanna accent it with the melon, which is the Midori, and of course we have our spirit base, which is the vodka. Now we're gonna add 3/4 an ounce of the simple syrup to sweeten that cocktail slightly, but not to make it a sweet cocktail. What we want to do is bridge the gap between all the flavors, the vodka, the Midori, and the cucumber. Now at this point, we're going to take a piece of mint. We're going to do a mint smash, which is basically I'm going to take this mint, I'm going to put it in my hand, and I'm going to smash it. Now what that did was quickly release all the oils into basically the surface of the leaf, so when we put it in our drink, we start to shake. It's gonna break up a little bit, but it's definitely gonna have the essential oils mixed in there as well. So now let's take our ice and top our glass off just like that. We also, sorry, I didn't mean to go out of sight, have our martini glass ready to go. Now we're gonna shake this down. Always get your shake on. This is your signature move. This is where it all happens. You want to make sure you shake it enough so you're going to mix all those flavors together. You want everything to bind. We've got our vodka, we've got our melon, we've got our cucumber juice and our sweet. Now we are ready to go. And we're going to just strain this off. In this case, I'm just using my mixing glass as a strainer. All I'm doing is holding back all of the ice and what's left of the mint. And now we're going to move on to our garnish. So for our garnish, I think that obviously the perfect garnish for this is going to be a cucumber wheel, nice and thin. So when you do it nice and thin, that's going to float right on top. At that point, we're going to find ourselves a nice leaf of mint to garnish it perfectly by adding that mint leaf right on top. And there you have a cucumber mint martini.